Today we're bringing you a Kickstarter preview of That's a You Problem. I'm Mark Maya. Welcome to Board Game Coffee.
Vincent, get back here this instant!
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
That's a You Problem is a 2 to 8 player competitive resource management game where you try to solve all the world's problems while at the same time sabotaging your opponent's attempts to do the same.
Oh, no you don't.
What?
Don't what me. You know exactly what you're doing. Trying to save the earth one can at a time, hogging all the glory for yourself. Ooh, look at me, I'm a hero. I don't think so. Who's the hero now?
Okay, it's not exactly like that, but it's not too far off, especially when you play with our group. And That's a You Problem, players spend resources to solve problems. Resources are represented by these different gem-like things. Although I think that one is something like coal, and that one down there is just a chunk of dirt. But let's just call them all gems and move on. As players lay down resources, they build a little stockpile of gems that they can use to meet the requirements listed on the problem cards. So if you want to solve a global pandemic, for example, you'll need a medical mobile unit, maybe set up a laboratory, and toss in some herbal medicine for good measure. Each problem you solve will earn you points, and the first player to 15 points wins. It's not a complicated game, and it's really easy to teach, but if dropping gems and solving problems was all there was to it, it wouldn't be all that eventful. But that's where the special cards come in. Special cards are, for the most part, a collection of nasty things you can do to people around the table. I mean, there are some nice things you can do. For yourself, there are some nice things you can do for you. I got ice cream.
You're the best.
I know. What are you doing?
You got ice cream.
Right. I got ice cream. The only real nice thing you can do for anyone else in this game is to not make them the target of your not niceness. And messing with somebody's resources is the least of the evils available to you. There's fraud. Starvation.
Can I have just a little?
Nope. Kidnapping.
Even identity theft. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee.
I mean, for a game about solving the world's problems, it can get really nasty. Maybe that's just us.
No! This is the last time you'll be seeing Kayla on Board Game Coffee. Whatever, I don't want to go anymore.
I can make that happen. A game of That's a You Problem goes a little something like this. First thing you gotta do is, when your turn comes around, draw a card off the top of the resource deck. Then after that, you get 2 action points, which you can use to draw another resource card, lay a resource down in front of you, or discard one that's already there, because you can only have 8 at a time. You can also play with one of those nasty special cards I was talking about, or trade with another player. Hey there. Want to trade me one of your blue crystal thingies? I'll give you one of my green ones.
No.
Just thought I'd ask. You also have the option of spending both your action points to discard one of the action cards in front of you in exchange for something better. Or the same damn thing. Now, there are 2 different types of problems to solve. You've got your personal problems.
Do you ever?
I didn't mean personal problems like problems I'm having personally, smartass. I meant problems that are mine. Problems like my problem. You know what your problem is? As I was saying, the problems in front of you are problems that only you can solve. Although the problems in the center of the table, the social problems, are fair game. Anyone can solve them. And solving a problem doesn't cost one of your actions. You can solve as many as you want as long as you have the resources to do so. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if we can take care of that little pesky racism problem with some thrift shopping, medical supplies, and electric cars. Not exactly how I would have handled it, but what the hell? 2 points. And we've solved that pesky little racism problem. Winning all around. And that's a you. And that's a you problem. That's a you. That's a weird thing to say. And that's a you. And that's a you. Damn it. If That's a You problem sounds like a game you'd be interested in, check them out on Kickstarter. Hey there. Wanna trade me one of your blue crystal thingies? I'll give you one of my green ones.
No.
Just thought I'd ask.
Christine, what happened?
It was so
The wheel just fucking locked us up. No!
Stop laughing. Your face is so ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Get together!
What's wrong with you? That was a good
Shut
one.
up.
Let Chris stretch or something.
Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.